So we're super excited to be here at the Flower and Garden Festival for 2021, where we're going to be doing one of our favorite activities, which is the scavenger hunt. So this year's scavenger hunt is called Spike's Pollen-Nation Exploration for, of course, 2021. And how it's going to work is you're going to be looking for Spike throughout all the different parts of EPCOT, not just the countries, and he is going to be with a plant that is going to be one of these stickers on the back of the map. So what we're going to do is we're going to match up the sticker to where Spike is. And aside from that, we are going to be starting at
the Goodness Garden Butterfly House.
So let's go to the Goodness Garden Butterfly House right now. And at the Goodness Garden Butterfly House, there is Spike, and he is with
Salvia?
Salvia. So we're going to find the
sticker.
Salvia sticker, and then we're going to put it right on the Goodness Garden Butterfly House area. So as we said, it's a little harder because these aren't just countries. They are by the kind of gardens that are in the country or around EPCOT.
And now we're off to the Honey Bistro.
So at the Honey Bistro, if you look right down to the left, he is right over here, and he has a
type of lily.
Kana, I guess we could consider it. So we're going to find the Kana, and then we're going to match that up to the Honey Bistro. So the Honey Bistro is going to be where the Kana is, and aside from the Honey Bistro, we are off to
the Donald and Daisy Duck Topiaries.
So let's go to the Donald Daisy Duck Topiaries now. But one last bye-bye, Spike. So at the Donald and Daisy Topiaries, we also have Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And of course, what flower could you possibly have here but a
daisy? So
the daisy is here, so we're going to find the daisy sticker at the Donald and Daisy Topiaries, and that's going to go on that spot. So far, I feel like we're making pretty good timing on this. So this might be a little out of order, just to give you guys a heads up, because there are a lot of these places that are a little harder for us to find since it's not in the countries. But
so we're off to Mexico or the tropical rainforest.
So yes, we are off to the tropical rainforest.
And he's right there with the orchid.
So the orchid is going into the tropical rainforest. A little hard to see because the line for Mexico kind of blocks it. So keep that in mind when you are looking for this. But we're going to put the orchid. We put it on here for the prehistoric.
We put it onto Prehistoric Plants. We should have put it onto Tropical Rainforest. And now we're off to Garden Italiano.
So at Garden Italiano, how are you going to find where Spike is? So walk right towards Italy, and right off to your right behind the trash cans, is going to be Spike with an artichoke. So we're going to find the artichoke sticker right on the back, and we're going to match it up with the Garden Italia.
Yes.
So next up, aside from that,
we're going to go to the Kodama Garden in Japan.
Which is in Japan, yes. So we're going to go into Japan, and we're going to try to see if we can find that. But one last look at Spike.
And over back here by the gift shop.
So yes, you have to go a little deeper inside of Japan.
He has an iris.
An iris right over here in this garden area. So we're going to find the iris on the back of the map. And we are going to place that in the spot for the Japanese garden.
And then next up is going to be the Urban Spice Garden over in Morocco.
Yes.
So let's head on over there.
So we are at Morocco, as you can tell. And right over here to our left, when we're walking through by this way, we see Spike. And he is with some chili.
And we're actually going to get a better view of him.
Yes, so here's a better view of Spike with the chili itself. So let's put that on our scavenger hunt map. So chili right from the back, as we said. And that's going to go right inside of the garden area for Morocco. And then next up, we are going to the
French Gardens.
So off to the French Gardens we go after we put this on. And let's see what's there. One last look at Spike.
One last look at the trees of spices.
And we are in France, as you can tell here.
And what else could you have other than a rose?
Right in front of the Beauty and the Beast topiary. So there's the rose right there, another look at it, and we're going to go over here. It's a little crowded in the topiary.
It's a bit crowded, so we've stepped off to the side.
So yes, we have the rose in the back, so we're going to match that up with the garden that is in France. And then after that, we
are going to go to the English Tea Garden.
Which is not too far away, luckily for us.
No, not too far away.
So over here,
normally where you can see Mary Poppins and Alice,
we have Spike hidden in with the other plants, and he is with the
chamomile.
Chamomile?
Yes. It's a flower. It's also a tea.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So he's with the chamomile, so we're going to find that. And actually, that makes sense because we're right near the tea shop.
Yes.
So yes, we're going to match that up with the garden that we just looked at in the United Kingdom. And then next up, we are going to be heading to
Tips of the Trade, which is in World Show Place.
So World Showplace. At first, we saw a sign outside of here saying tips of the trade, but it is not outside, it's inside of World Showplace. So go all the way down towards this area. There's a little farming equipment to the right and a little display back here as well. So you gotta look a little bit for him, but he is right in front of us right here, and he has bromelade. Hopefully that's the correct pronunciation. So we're gonna find the bromelade on the back, so there it is, and we are going to add that to the garden area in World Showplace. So let's do that right now. Ashley, you're doing great.
And now I'm stuck. This is the first sticker I've messed up on.
So Ashley's been doing very good for most of our festivals. Sometimes she struggles a little bit with getting stickers off.
Sometimes they're hard to get off.
But they are, I agree. I don't have to do it very much, so I have no input on that. So next up for us, aside from that comment,
we're going to go to Outdoor Escapes.
Outdoor Escapes is our next up. So these are ones that we missed.
These are hard ones to find.
So we're going to try to find these. One last look at Spike, and we're off. So Outdoor Escapes is right over here. So if you look for Club Pool, right across the way.
There's this little, I'm going to call it a relaxation station. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, so we had walked past this. We didn't realize
that this was a garden.
That this was a garden. Because it's very hard to find Spike if you're not actively looking for him. So he's all the way back here. Kind of hidden pretty well, I would say.
Yes, he's very well hidden.
And with him, he has the
tomato.
So he's got a couple tomatoes with him. So we're going to find the tomato sticker, as we said, on the back and add that to the Outdoor Escapes garden. So we only have 2 more left, I believe.
We have one more left. So we actually have Prehistoric Plants. It shouldn't be Tropical Rainforest. So we're off to find Prehistoric Plants, which we have found now.
And we were wondering why it's called Prehistoric Plants. And if you're wondering, they added little dinosaurs to it, which is super cute. So this we walked by.
This was super hard to find.
Many times for us. This was one of our hardest parts of the scavenger hunt.
It didn't help that we messed up.
And he has this cicada.
Yes, a cicada.
Or cicade.
Cicade? Yeah, cicade.
Cicade. So last but not least,
we finally found it.
We found it there. Aside from,
we're done. That's
going by here about 4 or 5 times. So
literally.
We're gonna put that on for our last garden, for the prehistoric garden, and then we are off to World Travelers to pick up a prize. So this is World Travelers. This is where you go to both purchase and to both redeem your map. So you go up to the register, they will stamp it, and it will say complete. So let's go get our map. Let's go get our prize. So as I showed you, this is the map. Nice and completed. So that's the stamp that they gave you. So here are the prizes. So this is probably one of our favorite prize sets that we've had out of the scavenger hunts. Very, very useful for us, and they also are very decorative as well, or we're going to keep them decorative. So there are plates, but not just any plates. There are multiple plates with different Disney figures on them. So we had Figment, as we showed you. We have Spike the Bee. And one crazy thing to note is that there's 2 of them.
There's 2.
There's not just one, there's 2 in each of these. And then aside from that, we also have Minnie Mouse. And last but not least, we also have
Orange Bird.
The Orange Bird. So you can pick from one of any of these 4 with each map. So we decided to get 4 maps so we could get each of them. And they are also dishwasher safe, as according to the back. Does not say anything about microwave safe, so I'm going to assume you cannot do that. We're not going to be using them for that purpose.
But we're going to see you back at home for final thoughts.
Alright, so we're home. Oh, it's been quite the day.
Oh, it's been long.
It was a long day, but we got
lost.
So this is our first time. We did get lost. Along the way in the scavenger hunt, it was very hectic at some point.
And then I didn't realize I put him on the wrong one.
Hardest one was Mexico. I think that's why we got so frazzled, because we couldn't really read the sign very well, because it's just poor placement with all the lines.
I don't know why I put it on Prehistoric
It's just poor placement. It was also poor placement with where they put it.
It's behind the line to get into Mexico.
I will say everything else was very easy to get to, but that was one of the harder ones to even shoot. So as you can tell,
the Prehistoric Plants was hard to find.
Yeah, that was hard to find.
We had wandered all over. We wandered all the way to Mission Space, all the way into Trust Track.
But we really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this year's festival. I really enjoyed kind of doing the scavenger hunt as well. So I thought this was a success. I thought it was really fun. We went a lot of different places. There was a lot to see. The whole festival was just fantastic. So definitely check it out if you are in the area. But as you can tell, really happy with our plates. So on the back it shows dishwasher safe. It doesn't say you can microwave them now, so keep that in mind if you do pick these up. It comes with 2, so we were very surprised.
Yeah.
But there's 2 plates in total.
So we have 8 plates.
So we have 8 plates in total, but this was definitely more worth it.
I don't think we're ever going to use these, though. I think they're just going to be decorative. I'm just going to, like, you know how some people have them, like, displayed? Like, this is how they're going to be displayed
The ones that are worth a lot of money, even though these are...
No, these are worth a lot of money in my mind.
They're worth sentimental value.
Yes.
So we're really happy with all our plates. We're happy with this prize. This definitely ranks as highest prize, I think, in my book that we've gotten from the scavenger hunt. So really happy with this.
As I look over at all the others, this is definitely number one.
Really happy with the rest of them. So we have plenty of content coming at you from the EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival. So stay tuned for that. And then aside from that, last plates.
This one's my favorite.
That orange bird. That's my favorite too, along with Figment.
I love how bright it is.
So really nice, really cool prizes. We're really happy that we were able to go to the festival today. And yeah, check it out definitely if you're in the area. There's plenty to see.
Hopefully going to do the Easter egg scavenger hunt
in March.
When it comes out.
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for everything else coming up. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I'm Alex.
I'm Ashley.
And this is Disney's Party of Two.